June 26th, 2018. Alright, it's been about 3 weeks or maybe a month since Monica and I put down the cardboard and grass mulch, and I just thought I would come back and review. I was looking through here last night, and we have some excellent earthworm activity, and that made me realize I should do an update video and kind of show you just how fast this sheet mulch system really works. So I'll show you a couple examples. First we'll take a look under here, and you can see right away there's worms everywhere. I don't know if you can see those guys. There's one there, there's one there, there was another one in the cardboard there. And also you'll notice all these little crumbles on top of the soil here. Those are earthworm castings. So that's a really good sign of earthworm activity. And of course the earthworms are kind of like a cross between a chicken and a cow when it comes to their gut biology. So they're an excellent soil worker. They drill holes in the soil. They help inoculate it with good bacteria. They leave awesome earthworm castings that are high in calcium and also in, oh, see, there's one coming out the top. That is so cool. Anyway, they're excellent for soil health, and they're a good indicator of soil health. And so that mulch system is working really well. I'll probably have to refresh some of this mulch. It's cooking down fairly quickly, which is what we like to see. Part of that is because I put down some inoculants and some microbial stimulants. I put down some Spectrum Extra and some Biogenesis, and those are inoculants. And I put down some Rejuvenate, which is a combination basically of molasses and fulvic and humic acids. And I put down some Sea Shield and some Sea Stim. The Sea Shield is high calcium content. It's basically comprised from crab shell and fish. And the Sea Stim is a cold water seaweed that's very high in plant hormones and nutrients and trace minerals. So all those pieces together in conjunction with good sheet mulching really accelerates things in the soil, and especially the worm populations. I have to say, I've done this before without all those excellent products and had similar results as far as worm activity. But definitely more worm activity since I put on the microbial stimulants and really got things rolling here. Other things I did do, I put down a side dress of goat manure, which is kind of on the uphill side of the tomatoes here, and also another one on the uphill side below the potatoes up here. So there's quite a bit of nutrition that's been put in here. And the previous 2 years I grew sweet corn in here, so we sequestered quite a bit of carbon through growing the sweet corn in here as well. So that's just one example of the worm thing. I'll make another clip here and we'll take a look at the other spot that I sheet mulched, that I did the sheet mulch video on, and we'll look at the worm activity in there as well. So here we are again, and you can see there aren't too many weeds coming up through this. I did transplant a few things here, some citronella and some volunteer chamomile that I thought I had lost all my chamomile, but apparently some seeded in the soil recycle pile, and I transplanted them here. So they're kind of re-establishing, so they don't look all that great. But anyway, not a lot of weeds growing in here. The mulch is kind of holding on top, and I do a lot of my foliar feed setups here, so there's quite a bit of water runoff here, so it does stay nice and wet in here. Anyway, that said, we'll take a dig down through, and you can see the top of that cardboard is very damp and very dark. So there's good moisture in here, and you can see this mulch has already turned it into like a black soil-like material already. Now, a lot of this mulch was kind of pre-digested because it sat last year. And I'm not going to dig up this spot because I don't want to break a hole in my sheet. But we will go and find a seam or another open spot. Like, let's see, it's a little bit drier on top there. See if we can find an edge. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, we're just going to peel through it because you really need to see it. Okay, we're not going to peel through that spot. I apologize. We'll just pick a new sample spot. There we go. And you can see right away worms immediately, like in the first handful. And you see how vigorous he is. He's ready to rock. And there's another one, and another one. There. And the more we dig in, I'm sure we'll find lots more worms. So anyway, and then below that, of course, you can see, oh, there's the cardboard with a little bit of plastic tape or something still stuck to it. Yep. You should get all the tape out. I recommend wetting your cardboard before putting it down. It's much easier that way. And then, hey, there's our soil, wet and very clayish. Obviously, this area needs some more soil building, but anyway, it protects it well, and you can see that there is good earthworm activity in there also. So just some observations that I thought I would share. I hope this helps someone with their farming or gardening, and thanks for watching the Pharmacy Seeds Network.